Update 5 on Cyclone Enawo, which has strengthened to become a Category 2 cyclone on the Saffir Simpson Hurricane Scale with winds of 100 miles per hour and a pressure of 961 millibars. It's currently at 14.1 degrees south, 54.2 degrees east as of 3 a.m. UTC on March the 6th. The storm is expected and is moving towards Madagascar, where it's likely to make landfall there as a significant storm, possibly Category 3. That is now officially on our forecast over the next 36 hours, which is when we expect landfall to be, probably at Category 3 status, and then weakening rapidly over Madagascar. But most models are saying that the storm will survive its land transit over Madagascar as it moves towards the south. Right now it's a stage 5 on the CDPS scale. It's a powerful storm capable of causing severe damage near the landfall area. It's 124 miles north of Tromelin, Mauritius, and 268 miles east-northeast of the closest city in Madagascar, Antalaha. Over the next few days, this is what we expect to happen in terms of winds. As you can see, approaching Madagascar, this is our best forecast, but take it with a pinch of salt. The storm could move north or south of this, and then it will move inland after making that major hurricane landfall, and then move towards the capital, Antananarivo, on Wednesday. The storm is then expected to move further towards the south and possibly leave the southern tip of Madagascar still as a tropical storm. Right now, sea surface temperatures are very warm, 28 or 29 degrees Celsius, perhaps one or two little pockets of 30 Celsius off the coast of Madagascar, certainly more than enough to sustain a storm of this intensity and indeed higher. A green alert is in effect in Madagascar still, though I expect they should be raised very soon indeed, as it could intensify further as well before landfall, of course. Wind shear is marginal. As you can see, high amounts of wind shear to the northwest, and it is building in Madagascar. It might stop the storm in its tracks. This is what it looks like right now, still trying to get a grip of its eye, but it is definitely a Category 2 storm now on the Saffir Simpson Hurricane wind scale, with an eye wall certainly there, though it has been having a few problems throughout the last 24 hours. Effects in Madagascar may start to be felt in some parts of the country in the northern tip over the next 12 hours, but I expect that it won't be significant for another 24 hours yet. These are the latest images of the storm, and now let's take a look elsewhere in the tropics at Cyclone Blanche, which is moving into Kimberley right now, making landfall as we speak in Australia, Western Australia, not far from the border with the Northern Territory, and that is a 60-mile-an-hour storm. Last we knew, with a pressure of 990 millibars. It's moving southwest and could emerge over the ocean again off the western coast of Australia, though we did not expect it to regenerate. But that's the latest imagery. Cloud tops really blowing up in that storm in those last few frames before its inevitable landfall. So our numbers right now are now up to 1,521 in terms of storms by intensity. As you can see, the averages at the top of your screen there, there's still a long way to go yet in 2017, but we are lagging behind in total numbers. We are only at 8 storms. Usually we've seen maybe 12 or 13 at least by now, and ACE values are around a tenth of what they were in 2016 and 2015. So very far behind those 2 years, and until recently was the quietest start to a year in ACE since 1931. You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com and its tracker at your service at any time. You can find us on YouTube if you're not there already. Subscribe if you haven't, search Force 13. You can also do so for Facebook, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch on any of those platforms. We're right there waiting for you. You can also add Fool13 on Skype, FOOL13, and add extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.